Hey guys, Derry here and welcome back to my OpenTTD series with mods. Today we're gonna pick some low-hanging fruit and actually get these two fruit plantations here hooked up. Now, none of them are really producing a lot, but together they might just make a decent station, so somehow we need to make a station that combines both this one and this one. So I'm thinking that we could possibly use one of these chip stations here to actually explore that a bit. So if we make a station that goes all the way from here, let's see if we make two lines there, and then take the landscaping tools here, and then of course go over here and make, let's see, if we, I'm not sure this is gonna work. Like what I'm thinking is that we shall have 4 lines of trains like this. Hold on, I need to move the camera a bit. Remove that, come on. So we have 4 lines of trains like this, and we combine them too. Whoop, I did not want to do that. Why does it, why could I not link it with the other one? No? I want to link it with this one. Why can I not do that? Maybe if we... Come on, I want to be clever here. Let me be clever. Station 2 spread out. Okay, that's why. So I cannot be clever. That's unfortunate. I really wanted to be clever. So what we can do instead is I don't know actually. Let's remove these again. How long can you make one station? Can you make it like ridiculously long? 12. That's nearly enough. This is a ridiculously long station, come on. And then we take a... Nope. Okay, we can't reach. That's annoying. I really wanted to reach. Let us see, what can we do instead? Get rid of this, because that's just silly. So what we're gonna do instead is actually set up another tiny feeder system. So instead we're gonna have a, let's make it a 4 wide then, because then we will dedicate one track here to just feeding into it. So that is one complete line, and we're gonna have one train on it. And then the rest of them are gonna be connected up to each other. I'm not paused, come on, that's stupid. Don't be silly. Alright, there we go. So we have the actual train line coming out there. And then we have one tiny little feeder system here. Like that train is gonna be so bad. Like it's not gonna profit anything. It's just gonna be bad. But at least we'll be able to hook it up. Now we need to make a junction here. And making junctions on stuff like this is actually not something I'm really good at. Actually, I think we're just gonna... Do we want to just make it one way? Yeah, let's just make it one way. That's gonna be so much easier. So if we do this, can we do that? Yes, we can. So we're gonna have a train tunnel coming out here, and then we're gonna level out like that. Okay, so far so good. So we have a train tunnel there, and I'm actually gonna just widen this one block, because that's gonna make it easier for us, because we can just hook it up there. And this one, of course, we can hook up just like normal, that way. And then we have these guys meeting up here. Get rid of a bit of this so we can actually make a nice smooth corner. I did not want to do that. There. And over here as well. Nice smooth corner. So this is now a one-way track, which is decent enough, I guess. All the signals, and get rid of that one specific signal. There we go, all hooked up. Now we can put a depot, of course, here, and another one there. Alright, so let's first of all get our train set up. We want fruit trucks, and we want a bunch of them. And you go here, full load, and you go all the way down here, because you're the only station I actually have that accepts fruit. We're actually bringing a lot of trains into this station here. With quite a few of them needing to load, so I think this station might end up being overloaded with trains if we don't expand it. Oh well, we'll figure out something. So you have your really long train here, you can get started. And then here we'll make a cheap ass little train. I kinda wish we had some of those little tram car engine types. We could also just change it into using road vehicles, but I just wanna keep it with the train here. Let's just get this tiny little one here. And you go here, full load, and go there, and then say transfer. Just have this tiny little train going right between there. Like this is the worst train ever. But it's it serves to connect the two stations towards. So that's gonna have to be like that. There's no real two ways, not really any choice in how to do it, because we couldn't connect them with one station. Just that far enough away from each other. So that fruit wasn't quite as low hanging as I thought. Now let's see, what else do we have here? We're still having decent space between trains on the big line. We still haven't connected these two here. We have started delivering stuff, I believe. Like this one should have received at least one delivery before. Ratings very good on the livestock. We're producing a lot actually. Where the hell is the train? Okay, it's leaving. So we actually need to clone this train already. It's broken down. Service, come on. I want to see how much you make. Also, I want to pimp out this station a bit. $46,000, that's not a lot. But then again, if you do make quite a bit this year, like you've made many trips. So I guess that kind of makes up for it. All these little road vehicles, I wonder if they're actually considered as making a profit. Just about breaking even with the transfer. That's fine then. So let us look into getting some building materials set up. Or maybe actually we have a bit of food being produced here. Let's just quickly deliver that. So we shall make a junction here. how exactly do we want to do this? We want to leave this line as uninterrupted as we can. So let us go with a standard clover leaf that we've been using before. I think that I want to just... I don't think we need to deliver anything to here. So let us make it a one-way and then have it deliver over to the other line here. So we can have it coming, let's say, right there. And then if we get a train tunnel coming through there, like this, then we can bring it up, remove the signal, remove the entire track actually, and put a couple of signals back in, you know, just in case. Now I'm actually not quite sure whether I want to do this, because if we just quickly set up for the clover leaf here, like I usually do. There. We have two tunnels going on here. And then we have one track coming. Maybe not right there. We need to get rid of this signal here. I hate it. Like, the worst part about the signals is when they're in the way. That's just... like, we can either have this one continue down in a trench, or we can bring it up and then down again. That really depends where we want to speed. I think we want the speed turning right, so let us keep it up here. And then over here we'll do this, because then we can turn these around nicely. That, and round and round and round we go. And of course, connecting up there. And signals, of course. We need a signal there, and we need a signal there to make sure that once this passed, we can... yeah. Alright, now we just need to hook this one up, and I think we are good to go. We just need... there. Alright, all hooked up. Now let us get another food delivery train here. I'm just wondering if we have any place better to actually put the food. At least you want to go here and get a full load. And then can we deliver food anywhere else? We still haven't gotten a grocery store here. Nope, and the houses don't want food. How about up here? Nope. We could deliver it to the petrol station, but then it would make more sense to just take it all the way down here. So unload and no. Oh, unload all, and no loading. That's how I want it. And then I think we're just gonna add in another track to the station here while we can. Maybe two, actually. Just as a precaution, because this station is turning out to be quite important to us. Now this is very, very much not an optimal setup. Like, it works, but it's not optimal. If you really want to make a good station, we need to make it drive through rather than turn around in the station. Then you can properly separate the tracks. But for now this will have to do because of space issues. Let's see. You're picking up food there. We just really didn't make it in time. Like, we've just had an unload on delivery. You're just about full here? Filled? Actually, it would be really good if we can make some farm supplies somehow. Get that delivered to one of our things, but that... to get farm supplies we need chemicals, and to get chemicals we need oil. And that brings us back to how we pretty much started this. We want to find an oil refinery that we can use. So let us have a look at the list again. all the way down here and then search for O for oil. There's one all the way over there, that's too far away. There's one here which is pretty far away. Then we have this one up here which is even further away from everything. So that leaves us with this guy that I found somewhere. It's completely gone again. There. This guy. He's the only guy that we can actually maybe reach. Now the question is, where is all the oil? There's some there. If I could click on it. That's pretty good actually. We can connect this one easily to here, and then we have the refinery over there, and then we can reuse the tracks to bring the petrol somewhere else, and the chemicals. So yeah, let's get started right on this. Junction here, of course, we want something decent, so we can bring both ways. And we kind of really want to extend this line here and then consider this one as the branch off, rather. So we could really just extend the line here and then turn this one into a cloverleaf or a similar junction. That I might actually consider doing. But for now, let us just quickly see. We have the oil refinery right there. So if we make a heavy industrial kind of deal. And then I'm actually, for the first time here, I think, gonna make this a drive-through station. So if we have the trains coming in, let's say the trains are coming in here, and they're actually coming in on this line here. Fantastic. So we take this one around, and then we have this line here splitting out into the different. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this exactly? Could just have it go like this. Connect them all the way up there. And then we put the, instead of block signals, we then use path signals here. So you're going that way, and that way, and that way. And then I think the important bit is not having any other path signals all the way over here, because then they'll only show green if there's actually an available path. Now of course we need these guys to exit as well. So we could do something similar. We need them to turn around. That's the big issue. Because yeah, like this one's gonna be pretty slow. And then depending if like when we have several trains needing to leave at the same time, they will of course end up in cohorts or in trouble with each other up here, trying to get into the same line. So I think we're actually gonna quickly redo that and pull these guys one block further out. And then these guys can meet up there. I don't know if that's gonna is any good, but we'll try. Alright. Move these signals up here. There, and there, and there. Alright, I think this should work. Yeah, it looks like it'll work. Let's count on that. Now we need the station over here, of course, at the oil rigs, and we need the tracks coming. See if we go. The fastest way really would be going diagonally, but we can't make a diagonal bridge, of course. and the diagonal does have the disadvantage of being harder to connect to later on. So having the trains come in a curve here might actually be best. Let us go with that. So we build a station here. And then we need to get rid of a mountain. And of course there's radio antennas on top of it. Meaning that we can't actually get rid of the mountain completely. Alright, and also this episode is running a bit long. So, okay, I'm gonna call this an episode here, and then when we return I'll have finished the tracks here and we can actually put in some trains and see how they go with my roundabout station here. But actually building the tracks, I think you guys have seen how I do that, so that's not really that important. I'll also change this one up so it's a nice junction rather than this thing, so we'll have the station here as the side and then have the main line continuing. So I'm gonna do that between episodes, and then I'm gonna bid you guys bye for now. I'm Jerry and this has been Modded OpenTTD. I hope you enjoyed.